getting into the oh, sorry. Man, I was fine up until I started wanting to go live over here. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Yup. Got some ice cream. Got me some ice cream. I like it. I like it a lot. You're right over there?
Yeah, like when you cough and it pulls the muscle from that.
Well, okay. Just bought an Abbott 130 T-Rex, gonna fill it with 200-pound diamond. Okay. What's up, John? Hi, man. Toby. What up, guys? How you doing? I mean, yeah, definitely a good pick-me-up for today. What's up, Hustle? Mm-mm-mm. I figured I'd take me a little break real quick before I start spooling over there. I got a lot of line, a lot of reels to play with and sort through, so. How's everybody's day going? How's y'all's week, man? As mine was been crazy hectic over here, so see what's going on here. Why does it have all of this? There it goes. What's up, William? How you doing? Hi, man. What are you cooking, Toby? That okay. If you mix Fruity Pebbles with this one, it probably would be just like it tastes like it already has Fruity Pebbles in it. That's the way it tastes like.
Oh yeah.
Tastes like the milk after you've eaten Fruity Pebbles and you go to drink it, turn it into an ice cream. Or quesadilla. Nice. Where you headed to, Brendan? Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. Yeah, I couldn't agree more, John. It definitely needs more Fruity Pebbles on it. Or in it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Crazy thing is, you can't find it in the big one. Now, look. The half gallon, yeah.
I've never seen it. But they got all the other new flavors out. Half gallon.
Yes, William, I saw the email, and like I said, I was responding with just checking in, making sure, I try to check in with the guys that are receiving reels, so. Jacob, oh hell no, I'm not joining you now. You're eating bluebill.
So what is their big flavor out that way bringing?
Crab.
Crab?
Crab. That blue bunny. Hey, Jacob's words is crap. They don't have bluebell. So. Yep. No, telling you guys, you just never know with Sharkotic. Sharkotic when he gets a wild hair to do something crazy, he does it. And if you're there, you're there. You get in on it. As a lot of the guys found out last night when we went live on his. And yeah, we were supposed to go with his channel, but the system is having a technical difficulty with YouTube, not allowing his system connect to a phone to bring in. So like me and Jacob were able to do it because we go phone to phone, but his system is so advanced it doesn't even encompass it yet. So or encompass it to allow him to pull in a phone that way. Damn it, Jaime. Ooh-wee. I like one of them Chicago style pizzas, the
Deep dish.
deep dish. Yeah.
Nobody in town does want to do it. Maybe. Angel, maybe?
I've never even checked, to tell you the truth.
I remember the one that Pizza Hut did for his name was actually pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, Jacob.
Is it pouting?
Yep, yep. What's up, Whiskey? How you doing, boss?
And we'll send them the empty containers.
I'm not even going to repeat that one. That one was too brutal. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that $5 drawing went crazy. $1,600 to Dusty. Dusty already called in. He's ordering a T-Rex T-Rex 80 wide, and it's got one in it completely filled up with 130-pound hollow core on it. So, yep. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm telling you guys. Like, Shark.Eric he's got the ability that he'll just say, you know what, let's do this, and he'll go. He'll take off. So you just never know. You know, with his lives or whatever he does, you know, if it moves on his heart to do something, he's gonna do it. So. Mm-hmm. His channel is going to be a wild card, guys. No doubt. It's going to be one of those that, you know, the connections he's formed and forming will allow him to just make these take off kind of deal. Yeah. You heard what he did last night, right?
Right.
No, just one LX.
Oh, one.
And it was a single speed, but still, he threw in an LX single speed MC, you know, so. Yep. And nobody even had to buy anything. They just had to be subscribed to the channel. And what I did was I went off of everybody that was commenting. Those are the names I put in there, except for the one-offs. Like the guys I didn't even know who they were. Like, you can tell if they're trolling or what. So I didn't add those names in. Because I didn't want somebody to win that was playing around on the YouTube. Like, they probably would have never came back. You know, they would claim they probably took off, never would have come back kind of deal. You know what I mean? So I only put the names in there that are proactive in the channel, guys. So just a heads up, you know, y'all are sitting here and not being proactive, man. It can cost you. I've got multiple colors in the 130. So let me finish my ice cream and then we'll go over there, because once I go over there, I'm not coming back over here. So, yeah, we're only at 16 thumbs up. Come on, man. That's not a whole lot of motivation right there. Hey, Everybody's got to say, "Come on, Jacob. We got to get Jacob on the channel." He don't want to come on because I'm eating bluebell. Come on, hold on. This thing's clean. Oh, it's dying leather. Okay. I want to go there. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That it is. Yeah. No, we got quite a bit of colors. Oh, and also too, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go through the spools of line and go by the line capacities and set that up for the prizes too. Oh, you high stick that rod. Ouch. Well, need to know what style of fishing you're trying to do. Mm. Yep, yep. And I tried to go live this morning at 8, but once I got here, I just got so swamped that everything that I had to get going, and then I had a bunch of appointments today, so I was in and out of the shop like that. It does, William, for sure. What's up, Oscar? Mm, okay. Well, one to be brutally honest with you, boss, I'm not a real heavy bass fisherman, so um, not knowing what type of lures you're throwing and all of that, and also too me, I know they get crazy with the bass, like flipping rods and all of that stuff. So I don't know. And how did you break your? Did you high stick the rod? 'Cause I know most bass rods are designed to be high stick. So or did you hit it in the car door or something? Ernest, what's up, man? You're just getting out, and I'm about to just get started. I'm almost done, Jacob. Literally, this ice cream is just—it's awesome. 7.2 heavy. Hmm. Let me check something for you, one real quick. All right. I just reached out to a buddy of mine that works up at FTU, and he deals with a lot of the fishing rods, both fresh and saltwater. So I'm gonna see what he would recommend.
Stop bass fishing.
Some people can't. It's not easy. It's easy.
And I think it's more expensive than anything else too.
Bass fishing? Yeah. That it can
They
be.
got a rod for every little thing, pitching, jigging,
I mean,
and all kinds of spinners.
I really can't talk too much.
But we know all those are made for. But I'm saying, we know each individual rod, but they got so many rods. For each lure, there's a different type of rod that is specified to them. Spinner bait has their own.
Right.
Cranking bait has their own.
All right. Yeah, one. No, I'm reaching out to one of the rod and components guys over there. He's one of their managers up there, and it's actually one of our YouTube subscribers as well. So if he's able to get in on here, he can answer that, or he's probably looking into it. This guy.
With that, we're talking about, that to you, do we go with the medium or the medium heavy?
There's only a medium and a 9-foot. You're looking at the 10-footer.
Right here?
You see?
Okay, yeah. Well, it's a medium heavy, I guess.
And a 9-foot?
Yeah. Says MH.
I guess I do. Okay.
Yeah, and I guess the medium is the 10-footers.
Okay, well then, hold on real quick, because I think we've got, it should have been 3, which is fine. I mean, let's see. Oh, so they are medium heavies. All 3 of them are medium heavy. And then the 10-foot is medium, and then I got heavy. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I was confused. All right, here we go. The New England blight is terrible. Don't feel bad, guys. A lot of the fishing has been pretty horrible around here as well. But, all right, so somebody asked about 130-pound hollow core. I've got blue. I got that blue right there. I also have white. And that's not a colored white. That's a natural white right there. Let's see. Bobby out of the way. I think that's, well, I got that blue, but that ain't enough for a reel. Yep. Those are the only 2 colors I got, blue and white. So. All right, what is the thinnest diameter, 130-pound hollow core, and a yellow to match the high vids? That would be Tight Line. Tight Line has yellow in 130, and I almost got a spool yesterday, but I didn't because I think it was 100-pound. They had it in yellow. I would have to double check. So on ours, the 130, I believe I saw the price online for tight line for 2,500 yards, 130 was $400. So you want to figure up the math per yard right there. And that is buying direct from them, which we are willing to match the price, guys. But we end up having to charge our spooling fee, which will be $50, which will include your splice to the spool plus the splice at the end of the line. But if we have to splice anywhere in between, it's an extra $5 per. However, if you buy from the braid from us, we charge a bit more per yard, but it includes all the splices and everything that may need to be done with the line. We won't charge you anything more. So, sorry, my nose was running. All that ice cream I ate real quick. Oh, what to do? Okay, so these I need. Hold on, let's see where we're in. Need to do those two. 80-pound chartreuse. I know we should have some. Yes. Nope, there's 100. That's 80-pound, right? Yep. Dang it. Shit. I doubled up. I should have gotten, yeah, that should have been a chartreuse and a white in there, or a chartreuse and something else. Dang it. So, messed up on that one. It wants 80-pound orange. I got that one, and that one will be for the LX. So I could do this top shot. All right. Let's move over here real quick. Be done with the 100-pound jig stick next month. And hold on real quick. Wow, just scrolled away. The next video, 400 people watching the doll not doing anything. Wow. Oh, okay, Billy. Yeah. All right, so now we got to do 80-pound in orange for a top shot over here. And what I might have to do is get with tight line, because we've got red, we got orange, we got blue, we got pink, but I got 2 spools of each. So I need to get some switched out, because I'm trying to get as many colors in as I can, and I'm sitting there doubling up on colors. Now, if they're selling like hotcakes, then I'm okay with it. But right now, I'm testing the waters with all the colors. Like, I'm trying to appease everybody, and it is very expensive. So right now, we're gonna go with 80-pound on here. So, told you that it was a light rod blank. So try and recruit people from that stream. That'll be awesome. One. Yeah, we can get 400 people over here on this one. Shoot. Definitely have to do something crazy over here. Yeah. Let's see. And actually, give me a second, guys. I got to shoot out a text too. Dang. Just check it with the sponsor real quick, make sure everything's good to go. Any fishing happening this weekend? I have no idea, Got Boss. I am playing catch up. I'm being gone for several days, and I'm also waiting on email confirmations. And more than likely tomorrow, I'll be making a trip to go pick up another block of lead because we are out again, which is because I was supposed to go Monday, but I was up in Houston on Monday, so I didn't get to go. But I'll get it back up there. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Thing have changed with rods and braids. Some are leaning to less backbone, super parabolic, letting the bend and drag do the work for me. Oh yeah, that. Um, well, for your style of fishing, that is a great way to do it. Um, for a lot of it just at the end of the day, you really have to weigh your options into seeing what is going to work best for your style of fishing, and this goes for everybody out there, guys. You will never hear me say, "Hey, man, this is the only way to fish," and no, 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 no. I just tell you how I fish and what works for me. I'm opening a door, to give you a little insight of what we do, how we do it, and and you can choose to try it or you choose not to try it. That's the best thing about it. Like I said, I'm just showing you what the testing and everything I'm putting everything through, and then you can choose to go this route or try another one. And that's the beautiful thing about the channel is we encourage that. We encourage people to look around and try new things, so that way at the end of the day, if they find exactly what they're looking for and they get it, then it all works out. So let's see, let me lock this up quick. This is and here we go. I was putting a lot of pressure on that line right there, and it didn't even do nothing. So here we go. Oh, okay. I guess bunnies fart all the time. All right, is that what they were waiting for? A bunny to fart? Hmm. Ooh, no. Oh man, yeah, I do too, Billy. That would be so awesome. I mean, we have a bunch of bridges here. We just don't have the great fishing the way they do in Florida. I think we would if we had it like around the Port Aransas area, out in that deeper water like that. It would be epic. All right. Got the 80-pound top shot right there. He's good to go. Got 184 yards of top shot on there with enough room for casting. And see, Yeah, no, but they are talking about some serious wind this weekend. Today it's blowing. It's really blowing out there. But I know a lot of guys don't care about the weather. They're gonna find some way, shape, or form to get out there and go fishing. And if there's a will, there's a way, you know. There you go. Yeah, no, I'm still looking into that whiskey. It's just I got sidetracked with um, getting to Houston and working those deals over there, and it's really going to be a huge open door for us. And I'm definitely looking into it. So waiting on a couple emails to come back through. One of them, he told us ahead of time that he's having some work done in his tackle shop, so they won't be able to do anything for a few weeks. But he'll definitely look into the dealer pricing and start kind of getting an idea of what he would want to bring into the tackle shop. So again, guys, also too with Vance at Line Cutters, he was telling me that they have a demo day there where they bring in their guys that share knowledge and stuff like that. So we're looking to go over there and do a day of teaching people how to tie the knot to the spool and to do spooling. So that's going to be pretty interesting. And we'll let y'all know as soon as we know for sure exactly what date it's going to be. And we'll go from there. So, man, I'm kind of upset at myself right now that I doubled up on colors. Like that was my whole intent was not to do it, and I still did it. But it was because I forgot I had already ordered several spools of braid over here, and I forgot to ask him what colors they were, and I should have did that. All right, so there's that. What?
We're gonna have to get some more real figs, because all we got is 26. We only got like, no. And all say 26, 24. Only see on that 124. That's on. Yeah, okay. Put it on there. Make sure. Yeah, 24. It's a little loose, but not.
Yeah, no. Yeah, check the 22 because we want it as snug as possible.
Well, look, real quick. Just wait. No. Just bring it up. Just put it inside.
Take them both, and or see if that 22 will come down to here. Because if it fits snug, that's what he wants. He doesn't want it loose. Take those off real quick. And don't take two of those bottom ends to the bottom. Take the other ones that are already. Yeah. All right, is whiskey on here? Whiskey, sorry guys, I am running back and forth. I went to fishing in Florida once, make sure we rehearse. Damn, yep. I can understand that. All right, whiskey, real quick. Let me check your text messages real quick. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna call you Whiskey. You got too many things to change back and forth. So. And, all right, boss. So I'm here, and I've got all the different solid braids, but I had forgotten that you wanted the 50-pound on the two smaller reels. Mm. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me write this down. So we got the MXL is 50, the JX is 50 now. All right. Yeah. Okay. And then the LX is still with the 80-pound, and the MXJ will be 40-pound braid. Okay. All right. Well, let me work on. I'm gonna work on those right now. All right. Let All right. So.
We'll have to go with the 24.
Huh?
I have to go with the 24.
Okay. All right, so here we go. We got the MXJ, and we're going to be spooling it up with 40-pound solid braid. This will be the reels that once I fill them up, I'm going to have to download them to put the mono on top. I hate it when it gets on the back of my nail on one hand. Mm-hmm. It's been a long time since I've carried this much of the solid braid in house, but we have a lot of solid braid now, guys. But it's all in white, pretty much. What am I doing? And I will be tying FG knots on these just because it's pretty easy to tie with this going on. And let me see where comments are right now. Um, yeah, you can. Hold on. Hello? About spool the reel. Yeah. Okay. So, it's not going to leave you a lot of room doing it that way. Okay. You mean the HXW and the 50, right? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Final change. No, you can leave it unlocked. It's still daylight. I'll lock it once it goes dark. All right, guys. So real quick, he said some of their fishing has changed over there, so it doesn't need the mono top shot put on by us here. If they're gonna, the 10 yards that they're gonna do, he's gonna go and knock it out over there. So I'm gonna strip all of these down real quick, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run through all of them at one time, so that way I don't have to stop and redo it again. So give me a second. Let me knock this off. And that bronze color line. It's 100-pound test, and the Cortland. You're talking about this one? It's 100-pound test, 12 strand of the master braid, and that's the one that breaks off at like 130-pound test. All right, there we go. I think yes. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the other rails. Need a piece of tape. All right, let's see. Okay. Another one. Yeah, the one bites the dust. So I was kind of being told that YouTube has another way of designating the YouTube channels and stuff like that. So, and what I mean by that, or the way it was explained to me, was that if you start doing a bunch of video shorts, then your channel gets labeled as a short video, and you get a different type of algorithm for the whole channel. And if you do live video or long videos, it's either long or shorts. You can't really do both to make your channel pop off. And because of that, I might have to start a secondary channel to keep my subscriber base growing the way I want it to grow. So if you've heard anything like that, let me know. But this is coming from I guess the guys with Shark Fishing Out Worldwide. They were talking to Jeff at Tightline Braid, and he was asking me if I've had any issue like that. I said, I want to say I do, because a lot of my subscribers are not getting notified when I'm going live. And that's a big problem, because, I mean, you know, I know y'all guys want to be here, and for the YouTube channel to block it and or not promote it the way it's supposed to, because, I mean, that's why you turn on the notification. That's why there's that set up there for notifications. And if it's not even going to do it for you, then why even have it set up to have notifications, kind of deal. But I think it also has to do too with, like I said, that algorithm designating my channel a certain way. But if it is, it's definitely not helping us. It's really hurting us, because y'all aren't getting notified. So yes, definitely, come on guys, give us those thumbs up. What helps us grow. And also too, y'all gonna learn Last night was a prime example. Um, if y'all are not commenting on the channel, it's what helps me see who's actually on the channel. You can be here, but if you're not at least commenting, say, hey, I'm cooking lunch, cooking dinner, whatever it may be, at least let me know you're here. It can hurt you. Last night, we had 20 or 30 something people on the channel, but I only put 10 people's names or 12 people's names on the giveaway when Raj decided to do a wild card giveaway, and he gave an LX single speed MC away to our subscribers for chiming back in while he was live on the channel with us. And the way I was able, like I said, the way I was able to do it was I went through the comments, literally like this, and I went through and I was like, okay, that's a subscriber, that's a subscriber. I had about 6 or 7 guys that were on there just trolling at that time, making, trolling remarks, so we couldn't take them seriously. I couldn't take them seriously, for one. Two, they were new to the channel, so we don't know if they were being serious or not. And I didn't want to put their name into a pot and have it be given away to somebody that's not honestly being a good supporter of our channel. So just keeping you a heads up, guys. You a lot of guys already do it. A lot of guys, hey man, I'm at work, but I'm here, or I'm cooking, but I'm here, and that, just that one comment right there is huge for us. And if stuff comes like that, that may be the one comment you need to win these free giveaways. So just kind of a heads up on that, guys. So last night, man, I'm brain dead right now. Oh man, I feel so bad right now that I forgot the YouTube subscriber that won that. I have it written down though. Give me a second. Oh. No, it wasn't Dusty. This one was another live video, and it was when I went live with Raj. Raj, with Sharkotic, donated a single speed LX MC reel to our subscribers that were live on the channel with us. And so what I did was I went through the names during that live video feed, that specific live video feed, and I wrote down the names that were proactive in the channel. So the name that was finally drawn was, I'm almost there, I know I can find it. What should be the last one? Boat Up with Mike. Boat Up with Mike was one of the YouTube subscribers that was commenting on the live video feed when we were live with Raj on my channel. It didn't go on his channel, it came back to mine. And so he told me, hey, do a giveaway for your subs. So that's the way I did it, was those that were live on the channel and commenting. So that's the way it worked out. And like I said, there was quite a few other guys in there that were, I want to say, trolling the channel, because I didn't know who they were, and like their comments weren't really that of what we're used to seeing on the channel kind of deal. So, all right. Oh. So right here, I am spooling up an MXJ with 40-pound Titan line, solid 8-strand. And we're going to see how much line we can get on here. And this is good because I barely do any of the solid braid, but Whiskey's reels are actually going to enable us to do all of this. So. Wow. Well, it happens, guys. We all miss out. I was kind of sharing that just to give everybody a heads up of how, um, being proactive with the channel is really going to help us grow, but it also helps you be seen by me on the channel, because yes, I see a huge number up here, but these are the guys that I'm taking seriously. It's all the guys that are commenting on the channel, asking the questions, and going on like that. So just kind of a heads up, guys. So oh, I don't know if anybody's fishing for sharks. I know a lot of people are fishing for alligator gar. Right now I'm doing the MXJ, and it is a G2 2-speed. All right. Actually, no, we still got room there for a casting level. He wants me to go and fill them up to casting. So on all these Avids, they have a bevel, and that's why I normally stop for casting level. There we go. So this one's at 529 yards, a 40-pound, and it is a solid. So I'll just be tying a simple loop knot here, so that way it doesn't get under wrapped on the spool. That's a 20. Ooh, bet you that was pricey. Prime time for gar right now. Water starts warming up. Yep, no doubt, right there. So there we go. And then 40-pound was for the. Where did it have its paperwork at? MXL. We're gonna do 50, so this one will come off. Now we're doing 50-pound and the 8-strand. And this one will do his MXL G2 right here. I can know all those knuckle scars. That's not. Nope, nope, nope. And let me see. 5. Nope, that's from a lot of hard work or putting up with bullies. That's where all of them scars are from. All right, here we go. Actually, those line cutters are awesome. Let's see. An Affit G1 single speed. Yeah, those were the original ones that we started with the G1 series. I've even spoiled the SXJs. Those are. Oh, did I not tie it all down? No, I didn't. Oh, nice. Zach, you have a good one too, boss, for sure. Yep. Growing up in Corpus and while I was in the Marine Corps in other states as well too, so a few times that guys had weapons and ended up disarming them, and yeah. What the hell? Why did this come undone? That's weird. And now I know the first time I didn't have it tightened down, but the second time it shouldn't have came undone like that. But it's also getting time to replace this whole system. Well, that'll be a pretty looking combo there, Billy, for sure. But I'm definitely, if to be honest with you, if I have something that old school, I wouldn't be, unless it's something new that can be um, worked on and fixed or whatever. But I definitely the older school reels. They've done earned a spot to be retired in my book. But that's just me. Don't. I want to be able to use the reel and know that I can, if it messes up on me, that I can get it fixed pretty quickly without costing an arm and a leg and stuff like that. So, nope, the lip's still there. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh, man. Let's see. I'm still, what I was. It was my dad before I was born. Nice. And don't get me wrong, guys. Like, I fished with a lot of old school reels for a very long time. It's just, I'm coming to a point in my life that um, I don't want to have to fight fish as hard or as long as or longer than I have to, because I do a lot of tournament fishing, and for me, it's all about how quickly I can get the fish in and get an even safer release. Because a lot of these tournaments now, um, if the fish doesn't swim off and it floats off, then they'll disqualify your fish, thinking it won't survive. So uh, that's that's another reason why I fish the way I fish, because I need to ensure that I'm gonna get a safe release on it. And then also too, that one night I've caught 17, monster sized black drums off of a red dot. And granted, I caught, everybody else on the pier caught one or two, and I caught 17. I ended up getting tennis elbow because I was using 4-aught HLWs with monofilament. And yeah, after having to deal with that for 6 months, I was like, no, not no more. And to be honest, I mean, I've done um, at Goose Island, we did like 40 something of them in a matter of hours over there during the tournament. And I didn't get Tenisobo. So that's why, like I said, I am definitely paying attention to what I'm using and how I'm using it and what it's going to do for me in that sense right there. So, and right now what I'm doing is I'm writing down the yardage of the 50 pound that I got on the MXL, and actually it was 625 yards. Wow. So now I'm doing the JX right here, and we're doing the 50 pound again in the solid, and we're gonna knock that out. Let's see. Wow. So one of my when my buddies worked on my truck, it was a Dodge Ram, and the clutch went out. They said basically when they opened it up to pull the clutch out, it just fell out in dust, kind of deals, which sucked. But lucky for me, a good buddy of mine, Jesse, was on the tow truck and was able to help me get out of that position because I was in a world of hurt that night for sure. So. Yeah. The time that they were my teammates, and we did everything together for sure. Let's see. Oh man, what's up, hurting for surgeon? So I am locking these reels up so I can spool them and get them done. Uh, we had a guy ask us if we could set the drag on the reel, and we're like, we don't do that here just because not everybody can fight on the same drag levels, and we don't know what kind of gear they're using, the harness, the rod, butt plate, like all of that is going to make a real difference on how you're going to set up a reel for the amount of drag you're going to put on it and what you're going to fight with it. If I try to set you up and I set it too heavy or too light, it can be a real disappointing thing for you, when you're on a fish, or it can cost you a fish, you know what I mean, or hurt yourself, so that's why we always tell people we'll show them how to set the drag for what they want to do, and then we'll show them that if they have to on the fly change it up or after the fact, then they can do it at that point. So, but that's definitely knowledge that a lot of other tackle shops will not share with you on how to do that. But we will, because it's very important for us to ensure that our customers are happy with whatever purchase they got from us, and when they walk out, that they're confident and being able to go and catch whatever prize fish they're trying to get on. So yes, most definitely awesome. 1988 Monte Carlo SS 550. I used to have a 1998 Monte Carlo. The one at Super Sport, it was just I forget what model it was, but it was just a cruiser. It had a V6 in it, not a V8. But man, that thing was so comfortable. Me and my brothers Lush and Donkey would always take road trips in it. And I'm trying to look at y'all's comments, but I also got to focus over here on the spools, guys. So I am pulling up solid braid, because this is what the customer wants to fish with. And they're fishing in South California on the tuna boats. All right there. That one's at 610 yards. There we go. Mechanics, so I take real care of them. I use. Oh wow. Okay. And then LX Raptor with this one. I have 60 pound on it. Okay. The longest fight I ever had was 30 to 40 minutes. I wasn't timing it, but from the Sunmove 42-inch flathead on the McHenry Dam. It was in Illinois. Caught it on a fat chunk of carp. I was in my cheap Menards kayak. Man, I bet you that towed you around for a minute. Oh man, I bet that was fun. I bet that was fun. So, where's that? Okay. So now we're doing 80 pound on this LX right here. Threw out my line counter and got 600 on that one. Wow. So the MXL with 50 pound braid got 625 yards, where the JX only got 610 yards. Just food for thought right there. So, all right, let's get this. Oh, wow. Yeah, mine, like I said, mine was a 98 Monte Carlo. I wanted a Monte Carlo because my buddy had an older style Monte Carlo. And then when I got in down, man, it just felt so good because I'm a big dude, and I was able to sit in it pretty nice. So, and at that time, it was about being low and cool. But then I started getting back into my fishing, and it was all about trying to get my fishing gear in there. So you'd always see me rolling down the highway with my rod sticking out the window. Sucked when it would rain, though. Coming back from fishing, start raining on me while I'm coming back. Yep. Let me see. Wow. So, okay, so school me on that, William. I'm not a mechanic, but I'm trying to take better care of my truck. I mean, it needs some serious TLC, and definitely interested in things that can make my truck's life a little better, since I've gone through a lot of neglect with it, to be honest. Let's see. What's up, Gil? How you doing? And like I said, guys, I'm focused over here where my hand is at while I'm spooling the reel. Is I'm spooling it with solid braid, so it's a little more. I need to pay attention with it because you can see it kind of wants to bundle up in areas, so I got to make sure that it is moving as I'm going back and forth. And I think the black is hard to see the bevel, so I literally have to go in all different angles. I'm looking this way, looking this way, looking on top, so I'm looking at 4 different directions of it. So, yeah, get yourself an ATS, chemical carbon cleaner. All right, there you go. So, we're at 462 yards of 100-pound on this reel. And then let's see. All right, now let me call him back because I need to see about the. Oh yeah, we're doing. Yeah, them line cutters are crazy sharp, and he guarantees them for life. Put it this way, so that thing should never move unless when I go to move it from here to my new system. But he will also say that on the tape that's on the backside, hey boss, on the 50s, am I still using that mono on there and just adding the 130 or?
Yeah, basically on something like that, you don't need to put the top shot on. Leave enough room for maybe a 15-yard top shot, but you don't need to mount the top shot.
Okay. And we are doing with the hollow core though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to try that out.
Okay. All right. Yes, sir. My bad. Okay, so we're stripping that mono off too, and let's see. Wow, that's pretty awesome there. So I need to strip this mono off. I'm gonna put it on a bigger spool just because it's still good. That way you can see what's going on here. All right, here we go. Take that off and put the other reel on. Okay. Hey, William, if you do me a favor, when you get a chance, boss, send me that kind of info, what I would be looking at, because I'm trying to read it, but I'm also trying to keep working. And if I get stuck here, I'll be reading all the comments instead of moving through what I got to do over here and stuff like that. So that is definitely, I need to learn this stuff because, man, maintaining a vehicle is utterly important, especially if you can do, invest a little bit more and they take better care of it, kind of deal. So yes, I'm finally learning. Yes, I'm hard headed. I know. Four. Um, it would probably be about the same amount if I didn't put the mono top shot on there. Oh, wait. You got an HXW here, not an HX. But I could have a black HX here. All I have to do is swap out the parts because that's those two reels. That's the way they were bought. They bought a green one and a black one. Had me swap out the parts, and then they sat here for a long time. He wasn't able to go fishing anymore, so we ended up buying them back, and so they've been sitting here. So basically, I have a black HX here, Raptor MC, if you want it. So we can definitely set that up. All I have to do is flip out the green with black parts to make a green one and go from there. Our email is teamhardlife1@gmail.com. If somebody could put up the Team Hard Life email there, guys, that would be awesome. That's a good chance, like I said. Any knowledge that I'm inquiring about, or feel free to share that through the email, because at least there I can have a source to refer back to when I have any questions, comments, concerns, or want to that I have time to actually get into it and stuff like that. So. Okay. All right, so we got that, and we're doing the 130-pound hollow core. And whiskey, what size mono top shot are you putting on these reels? So I got an idea of how far down I need to stop, so I can encompass your monofilament top shot for the casting, because um, depending on what size of mono you're using will determine how far down I should stop in order to make sure that when you go to cast, it doesn't hit the sidewalls and cause backlashes once y'all do spool them up. Yep, there's the emo. Thank you, Brandon, Jaime. Yep. Now, I'm all about learning, guys, for sure. I mean, even with fishing, there's always new things, and a lot of the guys that come on the channel and are asking questions. You're gonna see that I will ask a lot of questions back if I don't know what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, and it's not because I'm doubting what you are wanting to do. If I don't know what you're trying to do, how am I supposed to help you? If you know what I mean? Now I can sit there and say, you know what, yeah, that's exactly what you need, and just give you what you want, and then it really not being what you need can really be a fallback. You call my shop for knowledge, and I'm going to try and give you the best knowledge I can, and make sure that we're both on the same page all the way through. Because at the end of the day, you're the one who's going to fish with it, not me. And when you get there, I don't want you to say, man, that dude should have said something. You know what I mean? He should have known or whatever. I'm going to be honest. I don't know everything, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to do hold on real quick. Hello?
Yeah, the 130 is on the DX, the 150 is on the DXW.
Oh,
The 300
okay. Hold on. So the EXW, we're doing 150. Okay. And 130 on the EX. Okay. All right. I just got to change out that spool. Ah, I'm glad you caught that. All right, later. And this is another reason why I love doing the lives while spooling, because if I'm asleep at the wheel, like kind of like right now, uh, this one's supposed to have 150-pound hollow core, not 130-pound. And that's because it's sitting right next to it. But Whiskey was able to catch it. Remind me about that. So we're doing 150-pound on this one. So. That ice cream gave me some energy for sure. I could tell. I could tell. I could tell. Hmm. All right, guys. So, real quick question: synthetic or not synthetic? I mean, because they always ask me, and I tell them, it's whatever y'all normally put in there. I don't like to change things up if I don't have to or if I don't need to. Wow. And how much? I mean, how much do they cost for them quarts? 'Cause I know when I do my oil changes at like Minute Maid or whatever, Minute Man, it's I got $150 for me to change out my oil on my Tundra. I know that when I went one time to try to have it at the Toyota plant, they were talking like $300 or $400 to change out my oil. I was like, y'all are retarded. Like, really? Okay. Well, good. So, well, now I know. Let's see. And and who stopped juicing? What do you mean by juicing? Oh, there we go. Cinch down the Anaconda knot there. That was one of the questions that some of the subscribers were asking about, like when am I going to show everybody? And I show everybody here on the channel every time I'm doing this, but I guess I do it too fast. And what I want to do is do it while I'm live on my channel and in another tackle shop. So we should be hooking up with line cutters for that. He says he does an event where he holds it in house and they brings in a bunch of guys and do all kinds of fishing and they share their knowledge that way. So But you know what? In reality, though, that I just saw your post about $15 a quart. If you look at how many times you'll have to change out the oil in that same period, it'll catch up and it'll average out to be the same. But if you look at it in the long run, it'll save you a lot of downtime of having to stop and change the oil and filters and all of that. So yeah, no, that pretty much levels it off real quick. So if I'm using synthetic, can I use this oil that you're talking about? All right, there's 560 yards of 150 on here. And I know I asked, but let me double check, see what I missed here. Um, So, whiskey, what? There's a mono. Oh, 300-pound mono. Okay, so, and you said you're going to do about 10 to 20 yards of 300-pound? So that should, when you put that on there, it should take it up to the casting level so it doesn't be too much higher. If you need me to show you a close-up, I can. That way you can see it. Do this. There you go. You got about half an inch of spool exposure right there. So we good right there, boss? Awesome. Okay, good deal. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking to you about on the phone. Like that's why I do the mono first because it allows me to fill it up to whatever level you want to and know exactly how much I'm going to get. Right here, I'm kind of taking a guess, at best guess at best. But you know, with you being able to hear, you can see it too. So, yeah. But yeah, no, we're getting it. We're getting it. So 560 yards of 150 on this one, and when y'all attach the mono to this, are y'all gonna do a hollow core splice in, or are you gonna tie like a worm knot to it? Because if you tie a worm, then I can do a hollow core splice over here, so that way you could do a bit. Basically, this would be the bimini side, and then you tie a worm knot to this side. Because if you're gonna do the hollow core, then I'll just tie it to here, so that way you don't have to undo the braid, which will only take a second, but. Worm, okay. All right, so I'll splice this back on itself. I'll leave the loop there. That way y'all can do the worm knot and then it'll close in and you'll be good to go. So half the knot will already be done for you, ready to rock. All right, there we go. So that loop should be big enough. Well, if you need to make it bigger, I'll leave it to where you can adjust it. So that way all you have to do is open up the loop to as big as you want. I just don't want to leave it too big and then you can't backtrack, but you can always make it bigger with no worries. So there you go. That. Oh, that sounds mean. There we go, got that. All right, there we go. All right, so that was 560 on that one. And then now we're going to the 130. Nope, that takes off. Sorry, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh, my phone's about to die. Put it on the charger, give me a second. All right, there we go. Oh, man. All right, so tying the Anaconda knot, guys, to the spool. What it is I'm wrapping the braid around the spool 8 to 10 times. And this creates the inner knot that grips the spool, so that way I don't have to use monofilament and or tape. And this is, and put it this way, guys, look. That tells you the amount of grip that line is getting on there. And all I'm doing is pulling on one side. And I mean, look, not even hard. Well, I have to pull hard enough to get grip on here, but look at that. You can see how loose it is, and it still creates grip. Look at that. Yeah. The Anaconda knot is a total next generation knot, and we've been doing it for over a decade, and we've improved it is all we've done by changing up a little bit of this and that. But even the original knot still holds to this day on that reel. So. Oh man, you can. Oh man, I want to see some video, Whiskey, when y'all are hooked up, tearing it up with this braids and stuff, and these rails especially. Yes. Um, the reason I got to pull so hard is because the clicker, man, that thing's a beast. Okay, got that. Cinch this down. There we go. Now I move it over to the right side of the reel, which is the left here. And you see it just like a snake, it coils up like that and locks into place. So now it's like, you know what I mean? It's not going anywhere, gents. He's going for monster fighters for sure. Blackfin tuna. There we go. Sorry, I had to leave the drag on there. I didn't have to. I was excited to get that knot going. Yeah, I can do that. Whoa. Oh, the handle. I need a rubber band. There we go. There we go. Yeah, no, I do tend to step on the gas quite a bit on a startup, you know what I mean? A lot of times waiting, for the perfect long deal where you can pull out nice and easy doesn't always happen. A lot of times you got to hurry up and get, or else you're never going to get out into the main road, especially during rush hour traffic and stuff like that. And sometimes you get to get in and out of traffic pretty quick. So, but okay, on that, Brandon, though, how often do you change out your oil? Like for me, I'm looking for oil that I don't have to change out, but that is also going to take care of my engine very, good. Oh yeah, no, this thing is a beast for sure. So I just passed up 200 yards of 130-pound on this EX50. For life in the house. What's up, man? How's the fishing been? You still out there? Dude, and how many days straight have you been fishing, bro? Like, holy smoke. I don't change oil. Amen. There you go. Well, this reel, you said you're putting 200-pound mono top shot, correct? Dang it. And how much mono top shot are you putting on again? 10 to 20? All right, so we're doing 10 to 20 yards of 200-pound test. I think we'll be good right there, boss. About the same thing. You'll be about right there because it is a smaller spool this way in comparison to the other one. And we're at 500 yards, 130. Let me give you a close-up real quick so you can see. All right. There you go. So you get about half an inch of spool exposure right there. So yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt for sure. So you think that's good, or you think you can afford a little bit more mono top shot there, Whiskey, on this one? Yep, I'll do another 50 real quick. Oh, that's 52. Good. And I'll do the same thing with the loop. You know, back it up here so that we can do a worm knot to it. Okay, good deal. All right. And get in there. Got it. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And you know, we're kind of, or Jeff was kind of, you know, talking about how bass fishermen have all kinds of different rods for every single type of lure and stuff. And I was like, well, I can't really talk much, you know, because I'm looking up at my collection and stuff. And I still know I have, you know, 21 more reels that I need to get rods for and stuff like that. And the reason why it's so many is because I have all those rods and they need to have their reel. I don't want to be switching back and forth, like pulling reels off. Once they go on, I like to leave them on permanently unless I got to spool up some line. But if I do a top shot by hand, I'll do it. I really don't need to take it off of the rod to do a top shot. So this is crazy. We're a fishing channel. We're talking motors and engines and oils and stuff, which is great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm just you know, that is the diversity of our channel, guys. So if y'all are new to our channel, it's definitely something different, and we like it. We like it like that. We like being able to diversify our knowledge, because at the end of the day, just because we're fishermen doesn't mean this is the type of knowledge that is not helpful. It's very much helpful because we fish. We put our vehicles through the ringer when we are fishing or trying to go fishing or trying to tow a boat or trying to tow all this cargo in it. Like, it is, yeah, no, definitely. Definitely great knowledge. All right, so I'm setting up this for a picture because this is a ton of line reels. All right. And for those of y'all that ask me like how much braid and stuff do I actually do? So y'all were live for that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one today. So yeah, very awesome. So right in there alone is, hold on, we got, the last one was 552 yards. So if somebody will add this up for me, 550 plus 560 plus 525, 625, 610, 465 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I did 6 reels. These 5 right there, and that one up there. Actually, I did 7 because this one had another 185 yards on that. That's how much yardage I did right here while we were on this. And here pretty soon we've got another reel that we got to pull up. Oh, I got another unboxing to do. I totally forgot this. Like earlier, I was sitting there, I was like, oh, I got another unboxing. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I hate it when they do that. They leave the lights on over here and nobody's even in the office. So, golly. Just throwing away money, guy. Throwing away money. All right, turn off that one. I can turn off this one. All right. Oh, I need my little holder. Give me just a second, guys. Get my holder over here. Get my holder over here. Yeah, all right. Yes, for life. I already posted on the team chat. I did a live last week. What do we spool up? An MXL? Yeah, we did my MXL Raptor, and we put 1,500 yards of 20-pound in the on the reel. 1,500 yards, guys. So, real quick, guys, I got to use the restroom, so I will be right back. Y'all can sit there and enjoy my my sticker. I'll be right back. Oh, right. Lock the front doors. It's already dark out there. All right, I'm back. Oh, so there we go. So, yep. Double stuff. The black ones. What? Yeah, that definitely tells you ain't been watching the channel because that was a whole live video on that one. I think we spooled up two different types of reels that day. If I'm not mistaken. I think we did a spinning reel and an MXL. Yeah. So yeah, I picked that one up at uh, line cutters. Picked it up at line cutters. So, you know, yeah, I like that. I like the way that looks. So we got an unboxing to do. Let me get the box. Let me get the box. What up? What up? What up? All right, hold on. Oh man. Oh. Mm. Yeah, man. Dang, that sounds good right now, Brandon. Oh, so that's 130-pound test. We got 5,000 yards. And then we have 5,000 yards of 40-pound hollow core. These are all C16 by Cortland braid, which means, guess what that means, guys? We got to go spool some more. We've got two 80 wide purple T-Rexes waiting for line. That 50-pound tie line hollow core will fit on a pin. Battle 10,000. Ooh. Do you remember what manufacturer that was that I did that with? Because to be honest with you, boss, like I got okay memory. I don't have great memory, so I don't remember offhand exactly what it was or what line I did that with. So. Organize my system over here real quick because it's desperate to use it. Especially since we got a lot more braid in. I don't want it sitting here on the counter catching any kind of dirtiness. Oh, all right. All right, guys, I'm back. Had to go get a lot more of these because what I'm doing now, let's see, make sure far enough. Nope. Why are they zooming in? Zoom out. Okay, well, let's do this. Oh. Wow, my phone was down and it put a 3-hour long commercial of another YouTube channel on my live like right now. So I had to get out of it to get Get over here. Really? I mean, why is YouTube gonna do that? Like, I'm live on the channel. Why would you put a 3 hour long video of somebody else while people are trying to watch me live? I don't get it. So, all right, what I'm doing here, guys, I need to get semi-organized here because I got a crap load of line in the smaller spools, but I don't have my pegs set up. And so I need to do that. I don't want them sitting on my spooling station getting messed up. No. Actually, I'm gonna have to come back and organize this enough that way I can put say 100, 130, have it in its group kind of deal. Right now it's kind of a mess, but I will get it sorted. Kind of like put these up on the wall. That or, eventually I can have it by color and weight class like they do over there at Tightline Braid. So, and or even then too, like, see these smaller spools, move them over here to this wall. These medium-sized spools, have them here. Yeah, I definitely can do that. Or put all our solid braid over here. That way I know where it's at always, kind of deal. Got a lot of spools in here, guys. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to organize this by weight class of line and stuff like that, just because I have 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 80, 100, 130, 150, 200 pound. And then I got them in assorted colors and manufacturers of the line. So, hit that bridge. I gotta cross it. Spot for that. Couple more spools, guys. I'm almost done. All right, now y'all can see what I've done. Real quick, real quick. So we've definitely got some colors of line in for sure. Oh man, look, I still got 4 more spools I gotta put up. Hold on. I thought it was done. And actually, I just realized, yeah, there you go. All right. About car stove. Juan, thank you very much, and everybody else too that's sending some knowledge about it. Oh, I thought that was the one. All right, here we go. So now that I've added in the spools, and the reason why I like them hanging on the side like this, guys, is because we have found out that when you leave them on its side, it can create an overlap, and then we run into problems later. So those are our bigger spools there, and so even then, I need to organize them because right now they're just kind of thrown up there. You see, there's no real type of order. Like those are slanted up, those are straight across, those are straight across. Like, yeah, I need to fix all of that. So, but that'll be on another video. Right now, I've got two reels I got to spool up because this has actually been something we've been waiting for quite some time. So, uh, the last time we were filling up a Cortland 130, we were having a bit of quite a bit of the coloring coming off, and so we weren't getting the same numbers that we normally would get with the line. So now we're going to go ahead and spool up a reel, and if I can find the hole, let's see. I'm going to put this sticker on the other side. Just because I don't want it messing up, so I know what line it is. But the customers also are going with the Cortland because of the strength. They do overall have a higher braking strength on their weight classes of line, so that's why the customers chose this weight class of line. So we got 2 reels to fill up, and these have been a long time coming, guys, for sure. Let's see who can get them right. Let's see who can get them right. I know there's a couple of y'all on here that might know which of those I'm filling up. And by the way, did anybody do the math earlier on the reels when I was calling out those numbers? I didn't see. Well, but then again, I moved away to use the restroom too, so that could have been my fault there. There we go. What's up, Ray? How you doing? Let's see. Awesome, awesome. Santosh, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Let's see. Yeah, this is. Oh, you're gonna like it even more once that green goes on the chartreuse. So, if you think you like it now. Let's see. All right, do this real quick. Switch out needles because I'm dealing with the 130 pound. Right, Crown Royal Purple. I like that. There we go. All right, guys. So we're doing Cortland, 130 pound on this 80 T-Rex by Avid. And it is purple. It is purple, purple. Purple. All right. For life. You have a good night, brother. I still got about quite a bit of time to go. So hopefully I can get this done before the phone cuts out. This is 130 pound by Cortland. It is the 16 strand. And it is in the chartreuse. Chartreuse. So awesome. All right, here we go. All right. There we go. I will look into that, but to be honest, right now, anything that I buy is going to be have to turn a profit, to get it back into the shop. And right now, this is working for us. It just I just got to get it organized the right way. So there you go. When are you supposed to get home, Hyman? So that way, because this literally is going to be gone by the time I'm done pulling these two reels. So they're going to get probably 2,250 yards a piece on them. And we'll see. And actually, if they get more, then I might have to actually order a secondary spool just to make it happen. We'll see on the first one. I'm going to try to spool them up without having any splices on it. And if that's the case, I might have to order another 5,000 yard spool to make the second one happen too. So June 12th. Okay, no worries. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Come on. Move over. Close. All right, guys. So real quick, I'm going to show you how the Anaconda knot works. So like right now, you can see how it's all loose, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put pressure on the line. And this is to mimic that, say the spool got extremely hot and the metal expanded. Well, what happens then? After a while, it cools down. And what it does is it creates a gap in the line, so that's why the braids will slip on the spool. That's why they say you need mono, because mono will stretch and stay tight once it releases. So by putting a little bit of pressure here, I'm going to step on this to crank the handle. Hold on. Need to make sure it's not going to catch it the wrong way. Okay. And I'm going to hold pressure here. And you see how it, oh, definitely need more drag than that. There we go. Actually, let's set up the handle with the rubber band just so I don't get it all banged up. All right, so that's what I did right there. And now, like I said, I'm gonna just hold on to pressure here. Oh, I gotta engage the drag. See, now it's tight, and you can see on my hand, it was almost gonna cut into my skin right there for me holding it there. That shows you how well that knot works. It went from completely loose to locked down in just about a quarter of a crank. So, yep. What's up, Hunter? How you doing, boss? So, yep. So if y'all don't know, Hunter Hatch was the young man that was on the fishing trip that recorded some of the video feed that you see during my fight and several other fights as well too. So, yeah, awesome. All right, making sure everything's all squared, good to go. There we go. Alfredo, what's up, man? Yeah, nope, we are pulling up a 80 T-Rex right here with 130-pound Portland 16 strand. And yes, sir, it is looking beautiful. All right, can y'all see it? No, y'all can't see it. So let's do this. Hold on. Trying to give y'all the best angle so y'all can see everything. Yes, sir. All right, Hunter. So just give you a heads up. Everybody is saying hello because everybody, when somebody comes onto the channel, they greet everybody. So that's what everybody's doing. And we are continuing spooling our reel here. I just passed up 170 yards of 130 on here. And this braid is phenomenally just going on really, really smooth. Oh, well, I'm glad you're home safe, bro. And welcome back to the channel. Yeah. There you go, guys. Yes, sir. Oh, I felt something there. Hold on, hold on. There it is. Okay. Just a bundled up line that got sucked in. You know? All right. Good to go now. Okay. Oh, buddy, I've been waiting for this for a while. We haven't done 130-pound Cortland of the chartreuse in a minute. Been a long time. Not since we got in that 50,000 yards of 130. Like we were prepping. We were prepping. All right, boss. You have a good one. Be safe on traveling to work and stuff like that, boss. Making sure everything is secure. That felt a little loose. Give me a second. That's a little low. Hold on. That was way low. All right. So y'all guys ready for the 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway, guys? What I'm going to try and do real quick is get these reels spooled up, and I'm going to make a judgment call as soon as I get done with this one. If there's enough line to fill up the second ADC Rex over here to my right, and if there is, then I will spool it up. If there isn't, then I'm going to order another spool and just leave this one on standby. Just because I'm trying to spool them up without putting a splice in it. Not that it's going to hurt anything. It's just, you know, I'm still going to have to order another spool to fill it up anyway. So I might as well just go over to working on the gift for the 25K giveaway. So we just passed up 500 yards right there, guys. All right, man, you get some sleep, brother. We'll catch you again for sure, man. Be safe on the road, too. 600 yards. What's up, Eric? How you doing? Eric, where are you from? What kind of fishing do you do? I normally try to get to know my subscribers on the channel that are posting up, being proactive. So there's 800 yards, 130 on here. And there's quite a bit of buildup, but it's not tacky, it's dry. So, yeah, nice cleanup. That I'm okay with. I just don't like it when it's tacky because it stains everything crazy. So. $950. New York City, I fish all over New York and Harris, Jersey. Summer fluke, blue striper. Wintertime, maybe some blackfish. Oh, okay, cool deal. Well, welcome to the channel, boss. What made you chime in and actually decide to get into our live video feed? All right, guys, so I'm at 1,075 yards of 130 on here. 1,000 yards of 130 pound C16, which is the Cortland brand, of 130 pound test. Actually, we had a guide from that area, or captain, that he was supposed to send us a whole bunch of reels to spool up, and we spent a long time working with him to get numbers and all the reels that he was going to be sending us and everything else, and then we gave him a quote, and I was even offering him a big discount because the sheer amount of braid he was using, he's like, no, I'm good. I was like, okay. Well, never really heard back from him, so. All right, guys. So we're at 1,350 yards. We're at 1,350 yards now. So, yep, nope, still dry. Still dry. There you go. Well, feel free to ask your questions, boss, because we got guys from all over the USA here and different countries chiming in on the channel, and we understand everybody does all different kinds of fishing. So, you know, we definitely share the knowledge. It's not, hey, you must do it this way. It's like, hey, that ain't working, try this one kind of deal, you know. It's always about trying to help everybody out. Dude, we do our shark fishing from shore, boss. 1,500 yards of 130 on here. 1,500 yards of 130. Yeah, well, a lot of our shark fishing is from shore over here. I like it because you can actually get more personable with the shark. I can actually put my hands on it. We do a lot of catch and release. So the only time I keep them is if they're small black tips or, uh, you know, something to eat. The way bigger sizes, I tend to throw those back just because they're not as good eating as I want them to be and stuff like that. So. Oh yeah, no, most definitely big tug of war. Well, some guys make it a lot more than what it is. Like I did a 12'6" in an hour and 15 minutes, but I do have to admit that that was me still learning the abilities of the reels and the line that I was using. I had never caught anything that gave me a run for my money or to make me, you know, understand what I can put behind the reel and on the line. So once you catch big fish and then you catch another big fish, you start learning how far you can push your gear. So for me, that's what it was. And once I learned that, man, now I did a 13-2 Tiger from 1,800 yards out to the beach in 35 minutes. My hardest fight ever was with a manta ray. That one, it took me 3 hours. And I brought it to the pier before the line finally gave way. I was using a monofilament top shot, and it was like 200-pound test, or 130 or 200, one of the two. And it got shaved down to like where it was like 40-pound test, where it finally broke. So pretty insane to see that it did that. So, and I don't know if it was from the skin of the manta ray or from when the manta ray was running and sending, you know, rubbing against the sand. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. That was a lot of buildup there. Because some of the coloring off my hand got caught in while I was spooling. So we're coming up on 2,000 yards, 130. So it definitely looks like I'll have enough to do the second spool. So see, Dusty. Okay, real quick. 2,000 yards of 130 on this reel, and you can see I still got plenty of room right there. The guys that are going to be fishing these reels are experienced enough to where I can fill them up some. And there you go, 2,000 yards, 130. I'm seeing. There you go. Oh, 2007, but 2,000. And okay, so I wish it was that simple to be able to say, you know what, I'm going to run out 300 yards and catch me a 5-foot black tip, or I'm going to do 1,000 yards, catch me a tiger, 1,500 yards, catch me a hammer. That would be awesome. That really would. But over here, you got to remember the big sharks are eating the little sharks. So if the little sharks are up close at 300 yards, you can drop a bait at 300 yards and you can definitely hook up to a monster shark right there. And then there's other times when there's no sharks up close. Like one tournament, all the top anglers that went in first through fifth place, every bait was picked up at 1,500 yards plus. If they didn't drop 1,500, they didn't catch. So that just gives you an idea. Sometimes they're close, sometimes they're far. So I'm going to stop at 2,250 yards on this one. Just so I give them a pretty great amount of line with a little bit of space. There you go. So real quick. So you can still see there's plenty of gap in there. I'll do this. There you go. Still plenty of gap. Still see my finger in the backside. Right there. 2,250 yards of 130 on this reel. Yeah, I just wish you wouldn't get so much reflection, but there it is. Give me it. There you go. There. This phone is too, sometimes a little too much. All right. So that is one reel down. God, it sounds so mean. Yes, I always put a spread. I'll start out with all my big reels. I've got 580s and 130. So I'll start out at 5 to 600, then I'll go 800 to 1,000, and then 1,000 to 1,500, 1,500 to 2,000, and then I'll bomb one way out there. Yes, sir. Definitely a whole game changer right here. See, hold on. I only turn on the battery for the flashlight for a little bit, because if I leave it on too long, it definitely will kill the battery on the phone. So I'm trying not to do that too much, so that way I can get through it. But actually, I ought to check, see the battery life on this. There we go. All right. Last reel before I call it a night. Well, let me check the battery life real quick. I definitely want to make sure I can say goodbye before I lose it. I got 15%. I should be able to do that. But I'll just have to keep an eye on the camera backside. Because when it goes dark, I normally have a few minutes to do my closeout. And I want to get that done. So, all right. So this should have 2,250 yards on it too. So. All right, there we go. Well, Brandon, to be honest with you, that's how deep it is over here, boss. Like, I've been out, 2,500 yards out, and it's only 25, 30 foot deep. So you actually have, you know, you get to 50, 60 foot. I mean, that's deep water for us, even for us over here on the Gulf Coast. And the only reason I know those numbers, because when I was running my jet ski out there, it would tell me how deep I was dropping. So I was always looking. I was trying to get as deep as I can go, but also too, I was trying to stay within those realms of when the sharks were up close at 500 yards and 600 yards, and we were getting cut off at 400 or 300. I had to mark those depths of where I was dropping, because that's food for thought. Like, are the sharks in deeper water? Are they in shallow water? Are they running on the bar? Like, when I was dropping with the jet ski and the fish finder, it really did give me a lot of knowledge to be looking out for. And I would remember that when we would get a hook up. So when I got back to shore, I knew which reels were doing what or where. And that was something that I paid attention to, because I wanted to ensure that if we're going to have a high success rate of catching a lot of shark, those are the little things that matter, you know? So little things become huge things for sure. So, that I'm busting a sweat in here, guys. It ain't even middle of summer yet. Ooh. Yeah, I need to do that first. Oh yeah, most definitely an awesome color combo. There we go. So I definitely won't have time to do the lining up of the awards, but I will be doing that in the morning. And then in the afternoon, when I go live for the afternoon, is when we will do our fire drawing and we will do our awards for our 25K giveaway. That'll give me enough time to set everything up for it. So that way everybody will be on the same page, guys. So we are looking forward to that. So listen, I'm going to kind of run through it. Unless I got to stop for something specific, I'm not going to be stopping because I want to make sure I can get all the way to the end before my phone cuts out from the battery. And that way I can say my goodbye, close out. But I do appreciate everybody chiming in. And again, we have hit 25,000 subscribers. And we got a lot of giveaways to do tomorrow, guys. A ton of giveaways. And it's kind of a cool thing because I'm doing it on Friday that everybody that took part in doing the giveaways, man, we got a ton of prizes. We really do. So it's so awesome. Big shout out to our sponsors. We got Line Cutters, uh, Jacked Up Leatherworks, got Sharkotic, got Team Hard Life, Portland Braid, Tight Line Braid, Line Cutters. I think I already said them. And those are the main ones so far. Right now, I'm still waiting on confirmation from a couple of other sponsors that are still trying to get with us. But if they don't come through, then I'm not going to worry about it. But again, that's where we're sitting at, guys. So we got several $1,000s worth of prizes going out. And it's, like I said, it's just the start, guys. We are growing. And as the bigger we get, the more the sponsors will definitely hook us up with more prizes. But again, guys, it's a lot of what y'all do that help us grow. If y'all aren't commenting on the channel, giving us thumbs up, and you know, even after the video's posted, going back and commenting on the channel, it helps us. It helps us grow. It gets us. Whoa, dang it! That's what I didn't want. So let me show y'all what happened here. So the line's way over here to the left, and I'm over here coming to the right side, and I should have known better. But it popped off this damn deal here, and this is, like I said, again, a very poor design. They should have made this lip a lot deeper, you know, a lot deeper in there so it wouldn't slip off, and that's what it did. And this is what I didn't want. I didn't want to put a splice in his line, but I got to now. Yep, Sharkotic on YouTube is the big one, and then you all also have other giveaways through his Facebook channel as well. So Sharkotic came in last night with a crazy off the wall giveaway. He gave us a reel to give away to our YouTube subscribers. So I gave it away or I put the names of the guys who were in the channel that we recognized as subscribers and were commenting on the channel. So if you were commenting, your name got put into the list. If you weren't commenting, you didn't get put on the list because, again, guys, we depend on y'all being proactive. And when y'all are proactive, it pays. was a prime example. So, most definitely, boss. That is, you know, that has been a true awesome way to give back, you know, and that's why I've always done this, even with our team, like doing giveaways and stuff like that. I still have a lot more to give back. Trust me, guys, I got a lot more. I have not forgotten. Um, you know, I want to get back into our Christmas giveaways and stuff like that, but there's still a lot of growth over here. I got to get back up to before I can get back into all of that. To be able to help somebody, I'm kind of like in an airplane. If you're sitting there suffocating and you try to put your mask on somebody else, you may not make it. So they always tell you to put your mask on before you help somebody else. And it sounds kind of selfish, but it is. It's got the right intent in mind. The more people that have their mask on will actually be able to help out more people that don't have their mask on. So for me, it's being able to make sure that I can keep my doors open and keep functioning. I'll be able to help more people by doing that. And once I'm all good to go, then I can start taking care of everybody else around me. That's my whole intent. I don't know if it was a bad way to explain it, but it was the best way I could explain it. Okay, KTM on that. The only reason if you that you'll have to cut your braid is if you if you can see a bunch of the bunch of the braids are poking out. Like if they there's times when you see me. Let me finish this so that way I can make sure I get a. But if you when you the hook pierces the line, as long as you don't see any broken strands or areas where it pulled one particular strand out and you can't get it to lie flat again, then yes, I would highly recommend cutting it and splicing it. Appreciate that, Hurton, sir. Mhm. For hollow core, I do hollow core splice on both sides. If it's solid to hollow, then I will do a uni to uni or an Albright. It really depends where and what I'm doing. If that's a section that's tying the top end, then on the smaller side, I will do a bimini twist or a hollow core splice, and then tie a worm knot to the braid as well too. So that has been something that we learned that if we double up the thinner braid on the backside, when you go to cast out, you're less likely to have a backlash and or a break off because it hits that first guide. If it's all solid, go uni to uni, boss. And more than likely, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, you won't be able to get that line to lay back flat. So, yeah, you will have to cut it and do a uni to uni. Whoa. Hold on. Yeah, the big clump of coloring that came off. And I don't know if it was from the spool itself or from my fingers, but we're going to go back and investigate. Okay. Yeah, that definitely had to be on the line right there. Yep. still dry, but that's a chunk. That's a chunk on there. And yeah, you can see. Oh, the phone's about to die, guys. But you can see the little indentation right there where that chunk of coloring was sitting right there. I don't know if y'all can see it or not and stuff. So, but yeah, guys, the phone's about to die literally any second now. So I do appreciate y'all chiming in. And remember, tomorrow we are doing our giveaway for our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway. The morning we'll be selecting the prizes numbers and setting up all the names. And then the afternoon live is when we're going live. We got the fire drawing, Friday fire drawing, and then our 25K giveaway. Keep it rocking, guys. Y'all have a blessed night. Later.